Something, my friends, which I'm convinced is absolutely true. The WTO has been, is, and will be a great idea.
Buenos dias a todos. I'm really delighted to welcome all of you to this 6th installment in our WTO Presidential Lecture Series. One challenge we see today is that the world could turn away from 8 decades of multilateral cooperation, anchored in shared rules and institutions, which has delivered substantially for the world, preserving the benefits of multilateralism whilst fixing its shortcomings would help us build them a better future. I'm convinced that small and mid-sized economies have vital roles to play here. While individually they might not be large enough to significantly steer global trade flows on their own, they collectively account for the majority of world trade and can help shape trade practices, rules, and norms. And that is why I'm not just honored, but excited to welcome to WTO the first president from the Latin America to undertake this lecture.
The world is today facing unprecedented challenges. Environmental crisis, economic uncertainties, volatile and unstable politics, and technological disruptions are rife and will all test our collective resilience. We live in a world in which the only certainty is uncertainty. For a middle-sized economy like Paraguay, the multilateral trading system is not just an option among many. It is simply essential for our development and prosperity. This is why I believe that any crisis of multilateralism can only be solved with one thing: more multilateralism. Middle powers have a distinct responsibility in the current global context. They understand both the aspirations of developing nations and the concerns of the larger economies. This unique perspective allows them to serve as bridge builders, fostering dialogue and consensus. Paraguay's commitment to this role stems from its deep conviction that multilateralism remains the most effective path to sustainable development. The situation of the world today, and the WTO in particular, requires honest and open discussion. While its achievements have been remarkable, the organization faces significant structural challenges that, with due respect, we need to be addressed. We need meaningful progress on agricultural reform to achieve less distorted market and enhance food security. We must restore a fully functioning dispute settlement system accessible to all members. We must ensure that environmental measures enhance rather than hinder international trade. We must secure justice, fairness, and equality as the most fundamental principle of international commerce. And remember, any crisis of multilateralism can only be solved with more multilateralism. Paraguay stands ready to play its part. Thank you very much.